That's going to be Autumn Carlson getting the win over Stella Quintero. The sassy blonde over the triple nickel Tractor Supply Jeep here in the juniors category. We just finished up round number 1 of the Pee-wees. We're on to round number 1 in the juniors division here at Dome Valley Raceway, Welton, Arizona, for the Arizona Sand Drag Championship. Points battles on the line here for these categories. Here's some of the heads-up cars warming up. We got Scarlett Carlson on the far lane on the Mings Racing pit bike. Her dragster. Having issues for her. 1630 the dial for Scarlett. A 739 here in the near lane.
Quite a head start. Scarlett got rid of 1630 and Ryder for 739. He's going to have to wait for quite some time.
Oh, and a breakout in the far lane. 1590 on the 1630 dial. 758 slow here for the near lane. That was only Scarlett's second pass there on that ATV, so just going a little bit quicker on that pass. Already seen several breakouts as well. All right, Drake McCrary, the little squid. Oh wait, actually, sorry, that's not Drake. Elena McCrary. I think she's actually racing her brother Drake. We'll see as he pops out in the Whiplash car. Yes, sir. All right, sibling rivalry here. McCrary camp, Whiplash, Junior Dragster, Little Squid for the go-kart. Coverage brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Offroad Speedway, Silverback Offroad Rentals, Southwest Sanitation Services, and Hickey Racing. So we get started early this morning with the kids. And they're both in. Little Squid gonna get the jump. And Drake gonna get the win on the Whiplash, far side of the racetrack. Sorry, I'm gonna try to adjust this a little bit better. There we go.
One race left in the junior bracket for round number 1.
We've got the phone mounted to the camera cage here for the live stream, so I try to keep it as still as I can, but camera's not exactly balanced to be a selfie stick, so I do apologize for any shaking. So we continue on for the kids' eliminations here.
Second round is the one.
This thing has a stud.
More juniors eliminations underway here. out of the ALC Racing Camp. Darling 8 flat. Hitting the shifts down there. She's going to go a little slow. 9:05 on that 8 flat dial.
slowest lap of the race.
10:41 the dial for her. So again, a 10:49.4. Take care of a couple of bye runs here. Once again, coverage this weekend brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt. Check them out at racingthedirt.com. Give you everything from full chassis builds down to individual parts and components for your sand, dirt, and mud drag racing machines. 40 years combined experience, winning championships, races, you name it. Check them out, racingthedirt.com, and get your 2026 program set up for success. Red light there for the Trisinger. Got the Razor 200 coming up. Can help with the Looney Racing Camp here in the near lane. Trying to chase him down. And he's gonna do it. The Razor 200 takes the win. Wow, dead on 10:15.0 on a 10:15. Oh, you cannot get closer than that, folks.
This one is going to be interesting right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's our left lane. From Bakersfield, California, the number 16, that is Aubrey Pena. She needs to win this one and go on to the next round.
All right, points implications here for the Pee-wees. Aubrey Pena has to advance to have a shot at the championship.
However, Levi Navarro in the right lane is going to be some subtle competition. He's not going to let her win this.
She's got to wait for Navarro in the far lane. 1940 the dial for Navarro. Pena dialing in at a 560. Waiting for Pena. And she takes the win. 580 for the win there. 2034, a little off the dial there for Navarro. Aubrey Pena, man, I will tell you folks, it is hard to wait that long at the line as you watch your competitor go further and further and further down the 300-foot sand strip. So congratulations to Aubrey Pena. I believe that is going to lock in her championship points there. We'll have to confirm with the announcer. He's got full spread on the points championship battles.
So our next pairing here is going to feature a couple of young ladies that are up toward the top of the point standings in this junior division. The left lane is going to feature the fastest go-kart in the country. Miami, California. That is Aubrey Fauché is riding.
Got another Aubrey up next. Aubrey Fauché in the Crazy Illusion go-kart.
That is Autumn Carlson, the junior director of the Carlson Racing campaign called the Sassy Blonde.
How's it going, Steven? Yeah, it's pretty cool seeing the points battles here in the kids' classes. And we got two of our quickest competitors here in the juniors division. Aubrey Fauché, quickest go-kart in the nation, facing off against Autumn Carlson in the Sassy Blonde junior dragster. 589 the dial for Autumn, 660 the dial for Aubrey Fauché. Aubrey with the red light ran a 663, would have been really good there. 601 the ET for Autumn Carlson, 52.43 miles an hour for Autumn. I want to thank Silverback Offroad Speedway, located in Mears, Michigan. Premier facility for sand drags, hill climbs, and short course racing. Their season is over as we're wrapping up the 2025 season for all the tracks across the U.S. But be on the lookout for their 2026 season, which is going to be sure filled with all kinds of racing action. If you're there, it's an awesome time to take a vacation there because the Silver Lake Sand Dunes are located right outside the track. And you can go and get yourself a premium ATV side-by-side or Jeep rental from Silverback Off-Road Rentals. Located just outside the sand dunes, so you can go park your daily, pick up your rental, and have a little excursion out in the Silver Lake Sand Dunes. Their season opens back up April 1st next year. Closed for the winter. I want to thank Southwest Sanitation Services, servicing Yuma County. Everything you need from corporate events with luxury porta potties down to your basic ones for work sites. Hit them up, Southwest Sanitation Services. Last but not least, we want to thank Hickey Racing for sponsoring our coverage. Hickey Racing's got brand new t-shirts for sale here at the track. You can also hit them up at Eric Hickey's Facebook or Instagram. He's got white and black tees, long sleeves, hoodies. He's even got some kid sizes from 3T to Kids XL. So be sure to go and hit Eric up. T-shirts, Rep Hickey Racing, that small block power team. And give him a little extra spending cash for things like blower belts and burst panels and some race fuel.
Going over and talk to not so Red Rick. Red Rick's ice cream over there, he'll get you taken care of.
First race nationwide, I want to say, is actually going to be back here at Dome Valley Raceway, January, it's the middle of January, 12th through the 14th, I want to say is the dates. Or 16th through the 18th, something like that. I can't remember which weekend it is, Stephen. But that'll be, to my knowledge, the first event back in the 2026 season. And we'll keep it up across the U.S. as the weather thaws for different regions. So too will the racing action. I know we've already had a few tracks give out their 2026 schedules, along with a few different series. The MRA, Mud Race Association, 200-foot heads-up mud drag racing. They've announced their 2026 schedule. Now they got returning a track they haven't been to in a while. And then I know Dome Valley Raceway has their 2026 schedule up, as well as the Avenal Sand Drags in Avenal, California, and the Southern California Sand Drag Sanitation with their track in Lake Elsinore. Here, Mr. Jimmy DePass and the Foolish American firing up behind us. Next pair for Junior. Big old wheelie costing him. Oh no, he actually got it. Break out for Drake McCurry in the far lane. Running 736.1 to the winning 774 here in the near lane. We bracket race here for the junior kids categories. Back out from that ALC racing camp. Here comes Kennedy.
So final pass of this round is going to feature the 028. Yes, the underground racing after Kennedy Collab.
She's missing some of the shift points there. And she's just going to cruise down. Gets down there with a 15:03 after missing some shifts there.
Something not right there. Trying to move on to semi-final competition here for the Speedway.
Any realtors? That would definitely be a question for the comment section. You looking to buy some property down here in Yuma?
yesterday.
There we go. Rick Klein Photography in the house. $10.41 for the left lane, $15.35 for the near lane. Can she catch her? 10.41, that 15.35. And a breakout in the left lane. Right lane gonna get the win there. Garcia versus Pena here.
Round 1 of eliminations for the heads-up classes will be at 11:30. Top alcohol will be first. So in about 45 minutes from now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be top alcohol moving up into the stadium. Again, 11:30 and 15 minutes. And round 1 of eliminations, 30 minutes after that.
Waiting for some dial-ins up on the board. 560 the dial here for Aubrey Pena. Let's see, the 10.13 in the Razor 200 far side of the racetrack. Garcia breaks out. 10.02 on the 10.13 dial. Aubrey Pena gonna get the win. She's moving on to the final round here in the Pee Wees division. I believe that is going to officially wrap up her points championship there. Mathematically, second place cannot catch her at this point.
Further past to the final for the 10. This is the Ryder Grosky.
Waiting to get the dial in on the board. 7:39.
Ryder down into a 7:39. Is going to get pushed into the beams.
$737.4, a little too quick there. So we'll see if he's gonna keep the dial and, you know, play a little finish line games or change that dial in. give himself a little bit more cushion for the final round. Find out who he's facing here. The Kennedy or Autumn. Eight flat the dial for Kennedy here. Autumn Carlson dialing at 589. Nice start for both. And a breakout for Autumn sends the win over here to Kennedy. 843. Autumn breaks out, runs a 573 on a 589 dial. Okay, and we got future junior racer coming up here. The cutest girly on the property. It's Audrey Mings. She's a little sleepy, but that's okay. Mama's over here hanging out with her. Hi there. Yay. Kiwi Finals. It's gonna be another long wait here for Aubrey Pena. The wild one. Junior drag 560 the dial to a 1535 here in the near lane. Can she chase her down though? Yes, she can. 575 the dial takes the points championship and the class win for Pena Racing. Proud grandpa right there. Well, grandpa, there we go. Points championship and the class win.
Oh, okay, I didn't even know she won the class. Okay, because I didn't see the light.
It's hard to hear on this side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you're over there, you can hear really well.
Yep.
Awesome.
And the juniors final.
Here we go. Woo-woo!
The Lakota 300 versus the Yamaha 750. $739 to an 8 flat. It's gonna be close at the stripe. Left lane took it. Right lane breaks out 730 on a 739 dial.
Which one was it, man?
817 on the 8 flat dial.
Okay. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Not bad for him, folks.
There we go. That is going to wrap up our juniors and peewees classes. They're going to go ahead and grade the track. We're going to have drivers meeting, get into our adult divisions here at Dome Valley Raceway for the Arizona Sand Drag Championship. Thank you guys for watching here. Future of our sport at play here on this 300-foot sand strip. Coverage sponsors brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Off-Road Speedway, Silverback Off-Road Rentals, Southwest Sanitation Services, and Hickey Racing. We'll see you guys a little bit later with more coverage here from Dome Valley Raceway.